gonna get straight to the point here. Today, I, Death Ray, will prove undisputably that future Trunks is the strongest pre-Buu Saga character in Dragon Ball Z. This is a top 5 list of reasons. Reason number 5. Before the Android Saga really starts to kick off, Vegeta and Piccolo discover that Frieza has returned alongside his father King Cold. Vegeta, who some believe to be the second strongest DBZ character, says that it would be, and I quote, hopeless to fight against Frieza, because at this point, in the alien's own words, Frieza is stronger than he has ever been. Now, according to Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, King Cold is stronger than his son. We can assume that King Cold's power level doubles that of Frieza, so it's well over 1 million. Anyway, Frieza requests to fight Goku to prove once and for all that he is the strongest in the universe, at which point he contradicts the previous statement of his father being stronger than he is. So we can assume that Frieza is stronger than his dad, who has a power level of 1 million. Suddenly, a mysterious youth jumps out of nowhere and completely obliterates Frieza and King Cold within seconds, proving that he is not only stronger than the duo, but stronger than Vegeta and Piccolo as well. At this very moment, we can assume that Trunks' power level is well over 5 billion. Let's take a moment to analyze the fight between Trunks and these aliens and this alien duo of jobbers. At the start of the battle, Frieza relentlessly pursues Trunks with attacks, missing at every turn. The alien then gets angry and fires a projectile that is, and I quote, 10 times larger than the Death Ball that destroyed not only Namek, but Planet Vegeta as well. And Trunks counters it with a mere movement of his arm and discards it as if it were a paper plane. We are talking about a projectile that destroyed an entire race of super-powered beings, and Trunks parries it with minimal effort, a feat Goku could not even think of pulling off pre-Buu Saga. Shortly afterwards, Goku and Trunks have a brief confrontation. Goku says that he would have easily defeated King Cold and Frieza by teleporting to Earth before they did. In other words, he would have cheap-shotted them before they could even prepare for the battle. Goku admits that he would have used the easy way out, instead of fighting like a gentleman, instead of fighting like Trunks. And we all know that winners do not take the easy way out. Later on in the Android Saga, with some training in the hyperbolic time chamber, Trunks becomes an ascended Super Saiyan and gets rid of his sword. According to Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, he is about as strong as Broly, who has a power level of, and I quote, 240 million. At this very point, it is established that Trunks is the strongest character in the universe, objectively. Now I know some of you are going to argue that if Trunks is as strong as Broly, why couldn't he defeat Cell? Well, it is quite simple. Trunks could have defeated Cell, Gero, Deborah, and the androids in a heartbeat, but he has way too much pride to take away the opportunity of vengeance from the Sea Fighters, so he instead gives them hints and strategies on how to prepare for the battle against Cell. And ultimately, he wants his future sensei, Gohan, to be a strong fighter that he is in the future. Though I planned for this to be a list of 5, I think I have already proved my point. So that is all I have to say about this subject. I hope I have opened the eyes of every Trunks doubter out there. He is truly one of the greatest characters in the history of fiction. Goodbye.